Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Those in this gospel, bro, I lift up the standard of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just a quick lesson through the Spirit. I found this kind of funny. I was reading through scrolling through the YouTube feed, trying to get a catch to the Spirit. The Spirit hit me to go into some things. The Spirit is like the wind these days, man. You gotta strike while the iron is hot, because it hits you. And again, it's like the minute you don't capitalize on it, then it's gone. It's like, damn, what I was gonna do. And there's so many things that's happening in the world today, to the point it's like, man, the Spirit is just like everywhere. So you gotta grasp it while you can. But it says the hatred main shees is posted by Rawai La Yashar Ali Hawashah is coming. It says, this tweet pissed me off so bad, but I put the wig back on. I would never do anything that appears to you gutter snipe Negroes. Okay? It says, I swear I wish more afros, natural hairs, and locks start showing up heavily for the next few years. Y'all be having amazing hair, and the weak ones just let society tell them they need weed, wigs, etc. And it's the truth, man, because majority of 50 to 60% of the women you see of our nation are walking around here with this hair hat on. Okay, because most of them are bald-headed. They can't grow hair. They destroy their hair through perms, putting all types of synthetic chemicals in it. And the ones that got hair, they still choose to put this shit in their hair because, like the post said, Calevra, like he said, society tells them that that's the beauty pageant of today. Because the black woman, she hates herself so much, to the point she wants to look like the fucking white woman. That's self-hatred. I've seen Jake chicks with some decent amount of hair, decent grayed hair, the big afros, and, just a head full of hair, but yet they choose to put this shit in there because their laziness, or their insecurity, or they don't really believe they look good. In which a lot of times their attitudes make them look horrible. Like, prime example, this piglet looking bitch right here is just disrespectful. Talking about this tweet pissed me off so bad. Why? Because men are preferring you to wear your natural hair. Okay, no man want no woman that's looking like a fucking gargoyle with makeup on and weave. Like, that shit gets old, man. You see these grown ass women, this purple and color candy hair with these stupid ass eyelashes. That shit is old and played out. When I see shit like that, the only thing you can do is one thing, and that's it. But you ain't getting married. You ain't marriageable material. I don't give a damn how virtuous you claim to be. Men like natural. All this synthetic shit. He said, y'all be having amazing hair, and the weak ones just let society tells them they need weaves. And he was absolutely right about that. Look at her. Got the weave, got the makeup, probably overweight. You know what I'm saying? Tattoos, like you got a skull on your arm, which skulls represents death. It's crazy. And then the clapback was gutter snipe Negroes, meaning bottom of the barrel, you dirty. But this is the truth here. It says, wear your real hair. She said, yes, thank you for making me confident about my natural hair. And that is absolutely the truth. When Esau tells Keisha something we've been trying to tell her, she's accepted. Okay, she submits to Esau. She's more pleasant to Esau. And it's not the fact that the black woman can't submit. She just chooses not to submit to you. And a submission is based on, what do you call that word? That submission is conditional based on what you could bring to the table and based on what type of man they gauging you to be. Like, okay, you got to gauge me. Let's say you got 10 out of 10, which is the hood nigga slash the so-called masculine male, the rich, tall guy. You get a 10 out of 10 with money, you get her submission. But if you like a 6, you may have the looks and stuff like that. You may have some charisma. But if you're not like street and you lack height and all that other shit, green eyes and big muscles, then, she'll do some things with you and for you. But overall, you're not going to get her full submission. Her job is going to come first. Her children is going to come first. Her career, her money, her finances. You're just an afterthought on a back burner. And a lot of men are waking up to that fact that the women you deal with, they don't really give a damn about you, man. You know what I'm saying? And honestly speaking, you find out through experience. All right? Like, you got people that be together for years on years, and they break up and, you never hear from them again because, like I mentioned yesterday, that a lot of times people in your life for seasons, but if you're dealing with somebody and they claim y'all close as hell, and y'all broke up over some petty shit, and they ain't even reach out to check on your well-being, that shows you what type of person you're really dealing with. That shows you how they feel about you. Especially when you know and understand the truth on why y'all broke up. It ain't your job to reach out to that. They should be coming seeking the truth because you understand the truth, But it says, "Just thank you for making me more confident about my natural hair." And then when Jake said, "Wear your natural hair," it says, "Shut the fuck up, you dusty, ashy Negro. I'm not doing shit for you. It's for me, nigga." And I've asked this question several times in the past, I asked a female, I was like, "Who do you look good for?" First thing they say, "Oh, well, it's for myself." I'm like, "But what about your man?" They're like, "I mean, yeah, but I look good for myself." But really, they give attention to all these other dudes, and this is the reason why they go outside looking like straight up whores, man. Because they want the attention of other men and sometimes women. But this is typical among that black bitch. And this is why we tell you brothers to stay away from them, man. These hoes ain't right. Okay, these fucking black women ain't right. Okay, the black woman is your enemy on this side. And you Jakes, you gotta fucking wake up to that fact, man. Especially you brothers in the truth. You brothers in the truth, man. Y'all ought to know better, man. I mean, we all, get involved in situations that don't necessarily benefit us to our favor, but even then, through discernment, you should be able to see this shit like, nah, this ain't the woman for me, bro. Like, Jake just, I don't know, and then you got the situation that the woman is tolerable, even though she's a demon, but she's tolerable, you know what I'm saying? She's willing to rock with you, though she gonna give you her occasional bullshit. But even that gets old, man, because even the tolerable women, they become unbearable at some extent. Okay, like the biggest thing now why our women have a hard time with us in this thing is because, for one thing, we put the truth first. And second of all, they don't like the doctrine that an Israelite man can take on more than one woman if he needs to, or if he wants to. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? They prefer not to have help, and, they look at it like, oh, you just want to go lust after a bunch of bitches. And that ain't even always the case. But even if that was the case, so fucking what? You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case, clearly. But even if that was, that's our God-given right. Like, we can fucking deal with whoever the hell we want to deal with. But they never have a problem with being a side piece to Esau. Or she can work under Esau and she'll know he have a whole wife. But yet she's in there blowing his rod on lunch break or serving him and yes, master this and yes, master that. But your black ass come home and you get the third degree. You know what I'm saying? It's hypocrisy at its finest, man. That's why America has to be destroyed, okay? And you 2/3, you're going to get a whiff of the Lord's wrath, man, okay? And things are getting ready to pick up. They're talking about, they already passed it. Well, I ain't going to say passed it, but they put a bill. So that's the fuck out of here, man. Damn. Hate them damn things. Slovakia. Big ass fucking Nazi shit in this motherfucker, man. Motherfuckers bite. Slovakia about that. There's like a little fly thing in here. But anyway, going back into what I was speaking on, going back, now with the draft thing, now the draft is not instituted or reinstated, but what they did was they put it through Congress to automatically register men and women 18 and 26 for the selective service. That's what they did. So there's no official draft yet, but that's coming down the pipe because they're gonna need numbers. And a lot of you men and women, okay, like Miss Muppet right here, Miss Muffet, she's gonna get that draft letter, and I guarantee you all this shit go out the window. You ain't gonna wear them nails. You ain't gonna be able to wear them eyelashes, all that makeup, and them troops gonna snatch that leather wig off your head and have their way with you, baby. That's what's gonna happen to you because you rebelled against the Heavenly Father and His chosen. All right, so this is the book of Deuteronomy 28, and I'm gonna start at verses 54. It says, "So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye should be evil towards his brother." And this is why there's war among the tribes, man. Jake has no respect for one another. All right, they're quick to rob you and shoot you, but when it comes to the Edomite, Jake ain't really doing nothing, man. Like when you listen to all this drill rap and all this other stuff, I was watching an interview with this nigga, what's this guy's name? This bubblehead nigga, FBG Butter. I was watching a video with this dude, man. And it seems like he's trying to turn his life around for the better and all the other shit. But you know, those, it's like Vlad TV. I feel like those police interviews, because when you go on them shows, you basically telling, and he's basically exposing it all. You know, and he's like, well, we want to make Chicago a better place. But I'm like, nigga, you part of the reason why everybody's shooting everybody up, bro. Like, what are you talking about, man? You know, but basically, long story short, out of all the beefs they've had with these O-Block guys, man, with Vaughn and all them dudes, what Edomite got shot? Like, what fucking Edomite got put to death? What Edomite got robbed and stuck up? You know what I'm saying? What Edomite did you name a fucking block out there? Billyville or some shit. Billy Block. Joe Block, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got some shit called Tukaville. You got O Block. You got these different names of these jakes that got put to death. And all jakes are getting put to death behind these faction wars among Jake, man. But none of these jakes are killing Esau, man. That's the curses right there. They'll never take that shit over there to Oakland or Evergreen Park or Beverly Hills over there 95th and 95th and going west of Ashland, man. They were never 95th and Bell and Laughlin and all down that way, you know, down with the gated neighborhood. They'll never go over there and make a O-Block over there, man. But yet, you turn your own neighborhoods into straight up fucking war zones, man, to the point kids can't even go outside and play. Here you is trying to go to the ice cream truck or go down the street and get you something to eat from the food truck or whatever it may be, and all of a sudden you gotta dodge a gun bullet. You gotta dodge gunshots, man. Like Apostle Tara said it. He said, look, you get into it with Jake. See, Jake is unmerciful. You get into it with Jake, Jake will fucking riddle you with bullets, man. That's what go down when you dealing with these guys. That's the part of the curses, you know? But it says, and towards the wife of his bosom and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. And this is a lot of times why Jake is not in the house dealing with their children. Now, in a lot of cases, because the woman is a demon and certain men just can't take it no more. Like, I'm not, like, I can't deal with it no more. There's some guys stay there and weather the storm, which I won't recommend that because, I mean, eventually your mental health is going to be at stake. And you ain't going to be no good to yourself or your children when you have a totally depleted mental, a mental slab of health. I say it that way. You know, guys stay there and weather the storm. Look, man, I'm like, fuck you. And you could take these goddamn kids and don't come back. Because, it's, you know, kids are beautiful, but kids are fucking hindrance on this side, man. All right? Kids and women can be a big detriment, which, you know, they're both beautiful to have if it's in its right spirit. You know, some brothers have access to their children and they don't have no problem with it, you know. But a lot of times if you're dealing with a demon of a woman, it's like, goddamn, she wants to make the decisions. She wants this and that and that. One thing she wants from you is finances. I'm not taking my chance on no female like that, man. You know, and then I gotta fight you for my child. Nah, bro, you can take this motherfucker and both of y'all can go. You know what I'm saying? And it says here, so that he would not give any of them the flesh of his children whom he shall eat, because he have nothing left in him in the siege and the straightness whereof thy enemy should distress thee in all thy gates. And the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes should be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards our son and towards our daughter. And notice, like, a lot of times if the mother had a bad breakup with the father, or she felt some type of way about the father and the father's not in her life, or she hate herself, then she'd take it out on the kids. You know, I've witnessed young boys growing up in my neighborhood being abused by their mothers because the fathers wasn't around. You know, and then the guy grew up not being confident, you know, into street shit. It's just a destructive path. And a lot of times women, they create that, like I said, the O-Block beef and all them FBG guy. Those are products of single black women, man. Okay, those are basically Pookies and Ray Rays that's bred by Keisha. You know, but these are the same men that she claiming is not doing enough for the community, but you raise these men. Okay, and you raise women like this with this attitude. I mean, I'm seeing little women, young women, 15, 16, 17 years old, walking around, chest poked out, lips poked out. I'm like, you 15, 16 years old, 17 years old, you ain't got nothing to do but, get a summer job and fucking get good grades and graduate. Like, what are you so angry about? Like, who owes you something? Nobody owes you nothing. You know, this is why the Most High is getting ready to smack the fucking the duck lips off you hoes, man. And when the Most High really start putting his hand on you black women, hey, don't look to any man of our nation to help you, because we damn sure ain't help you, man. You know, if you ain't the wife or the daughter of a prophet, you ain't getting no help in that day, period. If you just a strag bag out here causing confusion because you want to, then hey, you on your own, you know. But it says here, and towards our young one that coming out from between our feet, and towards our children which she should bear, and she should eat them for one of all things secretly in the siege and straightness, wherewith the enemy should distress thee in thy gates, you know. And going back to 70 AD, what is it? Beauty is vain, but she that praise the Lord. Because these women, they think they looks at everything. Here she will be 25 years old, you know, fresh out of college, got a decent little career, but she ain't trying to settle down and find a husband and submit to. You know, in her young years, she's running the streets, girls club here, girls trip there. We're going to Vegas here. We're going to Florida there, going to Texas here. And by the time she meets a man in her mid-30s, if she has children, she got like 3 or 4 of them by different men. Or if she don't have it, her box is used up and she can't even pair bond. She's full of demand. She's full of deceit. She's full of vigor, anger, resentment, stubbornness, arrogance, haughty. It's just, and the list goes on. And the crazy part about it is they say, well, why can't we find any men? Well, men are telling you what the problem is, but you just won't self-reflect because women dodge accountability like bullets. You know, I guarantee you, a woman can dodge accountability quicker than Neo can dodge a bullet on the Matrix, man. For real. Now, bullet time that shit. But this is the book of Proverbs 31. And I'm going to start at verses 30. It says here, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feared the Lord she should be praised. And none of these women fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? They don't fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Why should they? Because right now they got the power. They ain't got to do shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to submit to the man. Esau gives them all this go ahead to do what they want to do. They will never fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai until it's too late. All right? Isaiah 3 and 16, it says, moreover, says Yahweh, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and one-time eyes. That's that proud, that arrogance, switching, one-time undisciplined. And I've seen it, bro. I've seen women with their men and they literally checking me out, bro, like, and checking us out. I've been driving in the car. I pull up at a red light and then you got a whole dude driving and a woman over there just looking. I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. And you got to expect that about your woman, man. Your woman do the same shit, not to, you know, make any brother look at their women sideways. But hey, we've all had women that done that shit. And then when you confront them about it, it'd be a whole argument. I wasn't doing it, bitch. You know you was looking at this nigga. You know? Like, don't disrespect me, man. It's all about, and she's not even respectful enough to admit the reason why you bugging out about it is because it's disrespectful. She'd just rather deny it altogether and put it on your insecurities because, oh, you ain't good enough. But it can't just be more than her being a hoe and being disrespectful. Why can't they own up to that? It gotta be you. You have to be the problem. Are you insecure? I'm like, bitch, I just witnessed you looking at a whole nigga. And you want to sit up here and make it sound like I'm the one that's being insecure because you out of order? Hell nah, bro. That's why I don't even trip on that shit no more, bro. Like, I'm at the point now, like, I don't give a fuck. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. You know? I don't even care anymore, man. Like, it is what it is. Shit, the Lord sends a woman, he sends her. He don't. It don't matter. We getting ready to get up out of here, you know? But anyway, and it says, stretch forth necks of one-time eyes, walking in mincing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. That's them high heels and them flip-flops they be wearing. You know, they got the little ankle braces on, and all these bitches love white toenail polish. That's like some type of Kardashian trend or some shit. Everybody got on white nail polish. It's like, you hoes are not unique. You're not different. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You don't stand out. All you got these long, stupid-ass nails. Which, I mean, for sexual purposes, the shit look good. Because when I see things like that, the only thing I can think about is her basically being a prostitute and giving the man pleasure. But I don't see any longevity in women like that. They got this weave, candy colored hair. They got the fake ass baby hair with the petroleum gel on the side of it, eyelashes. It's crazy, man. And it's to the point that these women need to be really put in their place. You know what I'm saying? And you simps, you're gonna get put in your place right along with them. Okay? But it says, therefore the Lord will smite the scab of the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord would discover their secret parts, which is their cleavage. And in that day, Yahweh will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their calves and their round tires like the moon. Okay, so that's the reason why they wear this weave. Okay, because like I said, this brother, he didn't say anything wrong, but because he's a black man, he gets this. But if he was this guy here, she wouldn't have had nothing to say. Little fucking bitch. I can't stand these black women, bro, on this side, man. Not all y'all, but majority of you hoes ain't right. You know? And it's going to come to a point that when the Most High gives the permission, y'all going to be y'all going to be stumped out. Okay, motherfucker going to stump that weave out your goddamn head, man. These men are right. You got men that just waiting to get back at you. Minute that the society collapses, hey, niggas finna be on a baby mama purge. Like, hey, baby mama put you on child support, got your ass locked up, got your career took it from you, took your kids and demonized you. Oh yeah, her head is gone, bro. Like niggas gonna be on that. Seriously, so just a matter of time. But anyway, Micah 7:8, rejoice not against me, O my enemy, when I fall. I should rise and I sit in darkness, and the Lord should be a light unto me, and I will bear the indignation of Yahweh because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. And he would bring me forth to the light, and I should behold his righteousness, man. Okay? And that's coming into this truth. You know? A 10, it says, then my enemies will see that the Lord is on my side. They will be ashamed that taunt me, saying, where's the Lord? Where's the Lord? What God of yours? And with my own eyes, I will see their downfall, and they will be trampled like mud in the streets. And this is talking about you black ass women. Okay, really the tribes, man, because you got a lot of men sitting in jail behind these stupid managed women. And it says, execute judgment for me. Matter of fact, 10, it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it. And see what? They're going to see the men of the Lord getting rose up with that glory. And that's when they're going to try to come humble. I'm sorry. And then, you know, hey, the impossible going to happen. And the same should cover her, which said unto me, where's the Lord thy power? It says, my eyes should behold her. Now she should be trodden down like the mire of the streets. And I can't wait for that scripture, bro. Like, I can't wait, man. It's been a long time coming. But anyway, with that, all praises and glory and honor that is due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Lord, will you